Hello friends. I was supposed to discuss the Kal Sarpa Yoga in my previous video, and here it is. This video will have two parts. That is, what is Kal Sarpa Yoga, and how is it taking place right now, currently, and secondly, I will just give you another video which I shot previously, but I couldn't post, and it was the Venus retrograde, which is going on currently. So, what is Kal Sarpa Yoga, and what are we getting the message of? Here it is. Well, friends, I would want you to know that Kal Sarpa Yoga is a very intense period, and it is been going on since the 15th of December, and it will end on April the 24th of next year. And it's a formation of planets between the axis of Rahu and Ketu. Now, note that Rahu and Ketu are not planets, but they are, nodes of the moon. And that's where the eclipses take place. And eclipses are, triggers to shifts of time. And Kal Sarpa Yoga basically is Kal, which means time. Sarpa means serpent, and yoga means the union. Time and serpent union, what does it mean? Well, it means basically, uh, you see, I would like to tell you why serpent is very important in Hindu texts and Hindu scriptures. It's because, serpent is a very important transitional evolutionary time where consciousness from the reptilian brain grew to the human brain. And that is how, the yogis of the past discovered that serpent is actually a point where the alertness and the sharpness and the vibrating modes of energy is the most with a serpent. So we regard the serpent as very, very important. And in Hinduism, we don't generally kill a serpent. And if we see a serpent which is dead, we make sure that that serpent is buried uh, properly, and there is a certain process that is carried out if a serpent is dead and found. And another thing about serpent is that it sheds its skin. Now, it's very important why it's significant, because we also need to shed our skin and go through periodical changes of time. And that's how Kal Sarpa Yoga is one significant time where all the planets are on one side of Rahu and Ketu. And this is where events which you can never imagine in your life start unfolding. Another prominent thing about Kalsarp Yoga is those who have Kalsarp Yoga on their chart, they tend to have an experience of extreme highs and extreme lows in their life, events and circumstances that they go through are generally something that if they talk about to somebody, somebody will not believe, because they tend to go through times that are unimaginable. And if they narrate it to you, it will seem like it's unbelievable. But the best part about those who have Kal Sarpa Yoga in their chart is even if they go through the lowest of lows, they come out of it anew. They become a brand new person and they rise. You see, the Kundalini is also represented by a serpent. And the Kundalini, when it starts to rise, it goes like a serpent. The energy is signified or, explained as a serpent energy. It just moves in your body in a certain way, which it rises and it goes to your Sahasrar chakra, which is the highest chakra. And what about Kal Sarpa Yoga, which is forming right now? Is that in the coming months, you will experience major changes. Unimaginable things will surface, and things which you have probably waited for years and you thought that there's no way out of this will find a conclusion, will find a closure, will begin new things for you. Life will change in a way which you can't imagine it will. So, another message that I want to tell you with this coming new year is that if you waited for far too long for something in your life and you have been a true and honest person, you have gone through cycles of time where you felt that these cycles were never ending, and you have to have gone through things which seemed that they never got over, or you could never find things beyond those things for years and years together. Now is the time which will bring forth things that need to move ahead. So, here in the coming few months, you will see things shift in a way which you can't really imagine. Events come in your life which you think need attention, and that is how things will start moving forward. So, the coming year is a year of hope, a year of start, a year of beginning, a year of a person which you want to become, and a year where you will find your truest of your potential and move ahead in life in the direction that you have always been wanting. And the time coming forth will present you all these possibilities, and you will start noticing the signs. You just have to be aware to them. So here's my last video of the year, and wishing you all a very happy new year, a happy 2022. May you all rise in your life, and may you maintain your health, happiness, prosperity, and do the best to make sure your life reaches fulfillment, happiness, and joy. That's it from me. I'll end this video with a small clip which I wanted to post for Venus retrograde, but I got delayed. I'm very sorry for that. Uh, Meanwhile, a happy new year again, and I'll see you in my next video next year. Bye. Namaste. So, friends, Venus is going to be retrograde in the sign of Capricorn till the 29th of this month, and post that it will enter Sagittarius. Now, once in 18 months, Venus goes retrograde. the planet of love, relationship, compassion, harmony is now in the motion where it needs a reassessment, sort of a rethinking and repairing of any sort of relationship issues or restoration of any relationship, any partnership. In fact, see what happens is we often try to safeguard our interest and are not revealing those sides which are very important to us in the name of ego. Here is the time you need to shed away your ego and look into yourselves deeply and reevaluate your close relationships. So, this is the time where you need to approach the relationship with a balance of both practicality and emotional needs. So, just hope that you don't turn this retrograde into something which is not favorable for you. Tread this time very careful with your relationship.